Here's an analysis of the proposed topics, each focusing on enhancing virtual transformational leadership in dynamic, digital team environments. 1. Challenges of virtual transformational leadership. Overcoming communication barriers. Transformational leaders often rely on face-to-face interactions to inspire and connect with their teams. In virtual environments, nonverbal cues are diminished, making clear and intentional communication vital. Strategies could include leveraging video calls over emails, establishing regular one-on-ones, and using visual collaboration tools like Miro or Mural. Building trust in remote teams. Trust building in virtual settings requires leaders to demonstrate consistency, reliability, and openness. Techniques such as regular check-ins, transparent decision-making, and fostering informal conversations can help bridge the emotional gap. Maintaining engagement and focus. In the absence of physical presence, transformational leaders must find creative ways to sustain motivation. Gamified tasks, virtual challenges, and recognition platforms can keep teams engaged. 2. Technological tools for virtual leadership. Collaboration platforms. Tools like Slack, MS Teams, and Zoom enable effective communication, brainstorming, and real-time collaboration, supporting leaders in engaging their teams. Digital performance management. Platforms like 15Five or Lattice allow leaders to track performance, provide real-time feedback, and recognize accomplishments. AI and analytics in leadership. AI tools can gauge team morale, measure engagement levels, and identify trends in productivity or burnout, empowering leaders to respond proactively. 3. Cultural sensitivity and inclusivity in a global virtual team. Adapting leadership to diverse teams. Leaders must understand and respect cultural differences, tailoring their communication and expectations to each team member's cultural norms and values. Time zone flexibility. Inclusive scheduling that accommodates various time zones demonstrates respect for diversity and minimizes friction. Virtual team building activities. Activities such as virtual escape rooms or storytelling sessions can foster camaraderie and a sense of belonging. 4. Measuring the effectiveness of transformational leadership virtually. Employee satisfaction and retention rates. Regular surveys and one-on-ones can provide insights into team morale and satisfaction, reflecting the leader's impact. Innovation and problem-solving outcomes. Tracking the number and quality of innovative ideas and collaborative successes highlights the effectiveness of transformational leadership. Feedback and improvement cycles. Regular anonymous feedback loops enable leaders to refine their strategies and respond to team needs. 5. Enhancing virtual transformational leadership skills. Digital empathy and emotional intelligence. Leaders need to learn to read subtle cues in virtual communications and express empathy through digital mediums. Adaptability to technological changes. Staying abreast of new tools and platforms ensures that leaders can maximize team efficiency and engagement. Self-assessment and continuous learning. Leaders should regularly reflect on their effectiveness and pursue professional development opportunities tailored to virtual leadership. 6. Psychological safety and well-being in virtual teams. Promoting open communication. Leaders should encourage openness by creating safe spaces for feedback and fostering a judgment-free atmosphere. Preventing burnout. Recognizing signs of digital fatigue and encouraging flexible schedules or mental health days can mitigate burnout. Work-life balance support. Leaders should model healthy boundaries and support team members in managing their work-life integration. Conclusion. Virtual transformational leadership requires a nuanced approach that blends traditional leadership principles with innovative strategies for the digital age. By addressing communication barriers, leveraging technology, and promoting cultural sensitivity, leaders can build trust, enhance engagement, and sustain high-performing teams. Emphasizing psychological safety, continuous improvement, and inclusivity ensures a thriving and adaptive virtual environment. Would you like further expansion on any of these sections, or assistance tailoring these strategies to specific industries? Here's an expanded version of the analysis for virtual transformational leadership, tailored for specific industries and use cases. 1. Challenges of virtual transformational leadership. A. Overcoming communication barriers. General strategies. Use structured communication tools like Zoom for regular team meetings and Slack for quick updates. Employ asynchronous communication for teams in different time zones. Tools like Loom. Here's an expanded version of the analysis for virtual transformational leadership, tailored for specific industries and use cases. 1. Challenges of virtual transformational leadership. A. Overcoming communication barriers. General strategies. Use structured communication tools like Zoom for regular team meetings and Slack for quick updates. Employ asynchronous communication for teams in different time zones. Tools. Here's an expanded version of the analysis for virtual transformational leadership, tailored for specific industries and use cases. 1. Challenges of transformational leadership. A. Overcoming communication barriers. General strategies. Use structured communication tools like Zoom for regular team meetings and Slack for quick updates. Employ asynchronous communication for teams in different time zones. Here's an expanded version of the analysis for virtual transformational leadership, tailored for specific industries and use cases. 1. Challenges of virtual transformational leadership. A. Overcoming communication barriers. General strategies. Use structured communication tools like Zoom for regular team meetings and Slack for quick updates. Employ asynchronous communication for teams in different time zones. Tools. Here's an expanded version of the analysis for virtual transformational leadership, tailored for specific industries and use cases. 1. Challenges of virtual transformational leadership. A. Overcoming communication barriers. General strategies. Use structured communication tools like Zoom for regular team meetings and Slack for quick updates. Employ asynchronous communication for teams in different time zones. Tools like Loom.
One, challenges of virtual transformational leadership. A, overcoming communication barriers. General strategies. Use structured communication tools like Zoom for regular team meetings and Slack for quick updates. Employ asynchronous communication for teams in different time zones. Tools like Loom for video messages and Notion for collaborative notes bridge communication gaps. Industry example. In education, virtual leaders can use platforms like Blackboard Collaborate to maintain engagement with faculty and students while ensuring clarity in message delivery. B. Building trust in remote teams. General strategies. Start meetings with icebreakers to encourage openness and connection. Share personal stories or challenges as a leader to model vulnerability and foster trust. Celebrate small wins to acknowledge effort and build morale. Industry example. In healthcare management, trust building can involve transparency about organizational challenges while ensuring team members feel supported through mental health resources. C. Maintaining engagement and focus. General strategies. Introduce gamified challenges like weekly goals or creative competitions to keep teams motivated. Use recognition tools like Bonusly or TI in a Pulse to celebrate achievements. Industry example. In tech startups, leaders can use Trello or Jira to track project milestones and motivate teams through goal-based incentives. Yeah, please. Smiley face. ChatGPT. Structured research framework for virtual transformational leadership. Here's a detailed research framework to apply the strategies and concepts from virtual transformational leadership to a specific case study or broader study. This framework can be customized for 1. Research topic. Exploring the 1. ChatGPT. Yeah, please. Two, technological tools for virtual leadership. A, collaboration platforms. General strategies. Platforms like Slack, Microsoft Teams, and Zoom offer seamless communication and collaboration features. Use Miro for brainstorming sessions or shared whiteboards for visual planning. Industry example. Marketing agencies often use platforms like Asana for campaign management and Figma for collaborative creative work. B. Digital performance management. General strategies. Tools like Lattice or 15Five provide leaders with dashboards to monitor employee performance, set goals, and offer constructive feedback. Industry example. In customer service industries, these platforms ensure that remote agents meet performance benchmarks while staying engaged. C. AI and analytics in leadership. General strategies. Use AI-powered tools like Humanize to analyze team dynamics or Microsoft Viva to track engagement and productivity trends. Industry example. In logistics, AI helps leaders predict supply chain disruptions and optimize team workflows for greater efficiency. 3. Cultural sensitivity and inclusivity in a global virtual team. A. Adapting leadership to diverse teams. General strategies. Provide cultural competence training for leaders and team members to navigate differences in communication styles and expectations. Industry example. In global finance, leaders can leverage cross-cultural workshops to align multinational teams on shared goals. B. Time zone flexibility. General strategies. Use tools like World Time Buddy to schedule meetings inclusively. Rotate meeting times to distribute the inconvenience of time zone differences across team members. Industry example. In software development, flexible sprints ensure that global teams collaborate effectively despite time zone challenges. C. Virtual team building activities. General strategies. Host virtual happy hours or organize online games like trivia. Use tools like Gather for immersive virtual spaces. Industry example. In education technology, team building sessions can focus on themed discussions or peer-led skill sharing events. Four, measuring the effectiveness of transformational leadership virtually. A, employee satisfaction and retention rates. General strategies. Regular surveys using tools like SurveyMonkey or Qualtrics to track employee satisfaction and identify improvement areas. Industry example. In retail management, leaders can track satisfaction through exit interviews and use insights to enhance engagement. B, innovation and problem-solving outcomes. General strategies. Encourage teams to document and share innovative solutions on platforms like Confluence or Notion. Industry example. In pharmaceutical R&D, tracking breakthroughs in remote collaborations can highlight leadership's role in innovation. C, feedback and improvement cycles. General strategies. Schedule regular feedback sessions using performance management platforms and incorporate actionable suggestions. Industry example. In consulting, leaders can use real-time feedback loops to adjust strategies based on client. Five, enhancing virtual transformational leadership skills. A,